Whether you're experiencing a low point in life, looking for answers to questions of faith, or ready to deepen your spiritual study, Pilgrimage has a way of meeting you where you are to make a difference in your life.
No, there were enough people that said this is something that you should do. And people in our church went with us for our weekend, and it was fantastic.
This is back when I basically just did what I was told. And I was told that we were going to the pilgrimage weekend and was excited to share the opportunity, even though we didn't know what it was.
Couples are encouraged to attend together if possible, but if only one of you can get away at a time, that works too. Everyone is welcome. Singles, friends, siblings, couples, all belong at a pilgrimage weekend.
Each day and each hour was like a gift and another surprise and another surprise.
I can't tell you a lot about what happened at Cursillo in detail, but what I can tell you is that I felt the love and grace of Christ in a way that I never experienced before.
I grew up in a church, and so I had a lot of knowledge about Jesus in my head, but at that first Cursillo, he moved from my head to my heart.
I think it was transformative for me spiritually, in terms of I'd always seen other people that I felt had some level of spirit about their faith that I didn't, and it was wonderful that way.
Biff and I went to Pilgrimage about 5 years ago, and up to that point, I think that our faith journeys had been very different. We had different preferred worship styles, music, and we really had not talked a lot about our faith journey with each other before we went. What is so great about that weekend is it just gives you the opportunity to dive deep into God, and I experienced His grace like I never had before.
When I came the first time, that was a revelation. That was my aha moment, that I really felt God's presence with me.
The people that were there, the way they showed love was something I had never experienced before. And it really struck me, because in my experiences in corporate world and in the military as a military officer, and growing up, I had just never experienced that many people that had the love of Christ in their heart.
Cursillo has been an evolution for me in my life, in that what happened at the first weekend was just a beginning.
But to go have a time just really with God, during that time, and I think that's what you don't expect. I think you say, okay, I'm gonna be with a bunch of people, we're gonna be sharing stories, gonna be talking a little bit, but I don't think you really think that the Holy Spirit's gonna be there, and He is. So that's the part that I probably wasn't prepared for, which made it so cool.
Personally, I was in a very vulnerable place, but that doesn't mean that's the only person to benefit. It's not about creating a catharsis. It's about recognizing your need for deepening, or even just checking back in on your own spiritual growth and your connection with God. And it just creates the space and the time and the focus, and removing some distractions to allow you to focus in on where you are in your own faith journey.